it's time to end Kingdom Hearts month. I'll fully admit this was a pretty fun journey, but I guess it's time to end off Kingdom Hearts month with a bang, shall we? Today I'm going to talk about why I love Kingdom Hearts. Now, let's start off with a little background on how I got into the series. A couple years ago, I was on YouTube, and I heard about this game series called Kingdom Hearts, mainly from boss battles. And I was like, you know what, maybe I want to play them. So I got a PS3 in 2016, and I wanted to get the Kingdom Hearts collections on there. They're these two. But unfortunately, sorry. But unfortunately, when I got them, I heard there was going to be a new collection on PS4, and I was like, damn it, Square Enix, you sons of bitches. But I was all like, you know what, screw it, I'll still play these games anyway. So I did, and I had a fun time with them. I'll look at the games individually. Kingdom Hearts 1 was a good starting point for the franchise, in my opinion. I liked how it established its world and its characters, and it felt actually like a Final Fantasy and Disney crossover, since the characters actually fit well into the story. The gameplay, well, I'll fully admit, other games in the series, like Kingdom Hearts 2, 3, and of course, Dream Drop Distance, and A Fragmentary Passage, are a lot more easier to play. But I'll fully admit, the gameplay is kind of cool in this game, and I do like Sora as the main protagonist. Then there's Chain of Memories and Reverse Rebirth. I do have some problems with Chain of Memories' plot, since, of course, it makes Sora look like an idiot, and Riku's story is actually more better in my opinion. But still a pretty good game. 358, which I'll fully admit, I was a little bit confused at first, but I still ended up enjoying the game by its endpoint. I think it's vastly underrated, and I think it gets a lot undeserved hate in my opinion. All I mean, it does have some problems with it, like Duskflyer and Leech Rave, and some of the bad bosses, but it's still a fun game in my opinion. Then there's Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, I think I pretty much wrapped up all my thoughts about this game perfectly. It's a masterpiece, and I love it to bits and pieces. Then there's Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which introduced the command deck. And it worked well in my opinion. I think this is the game that had the best use of the command deck, since it felt nice, and each character had their own different gameplay styles, like how Aqua mainly relies on magic, Terra mainly relies on physical combat, and Ventus is pretty much the closest you'll get to play as Sora in the game, even though he looks exactly like Roxas. Seriously, they're literally in the exact same pose, except his eyes are more down. And then there's Recoded. Do I even need to talk about that game? Do I honestly God need to talk about that piece of crap? I'm not going to talk about that piece of crap, because it's a piece of crap. I don't want to talk about pieces of crap until I have to do my Steven Universe video. But still. Then there's Dream Drop Distance, which I'll fully admit, its story really made the franchise more confusing. And if you're someone who that is your first game of the series, you are going to be confused. Like, especially at its endpoint, where it's like, so all the nobodies had hearts. I mean, I can understand Axel and some of them. I mean, I don't see why they can't have hearts, but still, it just made it confusing, and I was like, Tetsuya, were you really playing ahead all of this, or are you just making stuff up as it goes along? Then there's Fragmentary Passage, which, yeah, it was kind of like, was basically a horrible excuse for why Aqua was trapped in the Realm of Darkness, but still a fun demo. And then there's Kingdom Hearts 3, where is it? Oh yeah, right here. This game, right here, I'm not making this up. This game made me cry at its ending. A game that has Donald Duck and Goofy Goof made me cry. That is worth an Oscar, or just like an award in my opinion. And let's talk about gameplay. I love the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts, especially its two different facets of gameplay. One is the command deck, and one is your traditional style. It feels like a hack and slash RPG, and it really works in my opinion. And the Disney Worlds accompany that, since I think the Disney Worlds are really fun in my opinion. I love levels such as Toy Box, Monsteropolis, the Caribbean, and Olympus so dang much. And some of them are based off of my favorite movies, like how Toy Box is based off of Toy Story, my favorite trilogy, and Toy Story 3 is probably my favorite movie of all time, titled Empire Strikes Back. And then, of course, its own original levels, such as Hollow Bastion, and of course, The World That Never Was, are a masterpiece of levels, and they are some of my favorite levels of all time. Heck, The World That Never Was is probably my favorite video game level of all time. I love it to death. The bosses are fun in my opinion, and I think they are really cool. Special shoutouts go to Roxas, and Xemnas, and of course Aquanort. All three of those battles just gave me so much emotions while I was playing them, and they were just so good in my opinion. And of course, there's the music. Do I even need to talk about the music? It is perfection. It is probably one of the best video game soundtracks I have ever heard, along with Mega Man and Sonic. In fact, if you had to ask me where I would put this in my list of favorite video game franchises, I'd say probably my top 5 along with Mega Man, Pokemon, Ratchet and Clank, and Sonic the Hedgehog. And then, of course, there's the characters, which are all amazing. Except for Larxene. She's a bitch. Almost all the characters, with the exception of Larxene, are memorable and awesome. Sora is a great protagonist, and of course, do I even need to talk about my boy Axel? Other than, got it memorized. And of course, there's other things I love in the series. But I want to take a quick moment to stop here, and I actually got a few people on this. So, yeah, I'll provide links to their channels in the description below. But here goes to Cameron Douglas, Jack Lightning Ripper, and of course I forgot the other two's Game Retard, and I forgot the other guy's name. I think it's called Stitchy. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but I'll provide links to their channels in the description box below. So yeah, I want you guys to hear what they think about Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is a confusing mess that I really do love. I've only played the 3 main games in the series, but I have to say it's one of my favorite franchises. I've also played Recoded, which I think is okay for combat. Everything else is just kind of bland. The story, while dumb, I actually really do find enjoyable. The combat is fast-paced and satisfying. It's really fun. My favorite part of Kingdom Hearts is exploring and experiencing the different Disney worlds. My favorite game in the series, and one of my favorite games ever, is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Alright, so the reason why I like the Kingdom Hearts series so much is because the combat system is really fun, the music is really good, pretty much everything about it. Even you can find joy in the cringe moments, so yeah. Also, the other reason why I like it is because it has really likable protagonist Sora interacting with other characters like Disney characters and Final Fantasy characters, which I find very interesting.
I got into the Kingdom Hearts series last year when I was catching up with other game series that I hadn't got around to yet. I heard about it a lot, had seen them in action in the past, but didn't quite know the game's qualities. I then saw Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PS2 in my local CX store, so I picked it up immediately to see what the hype was about. Thoroughly enjoyed the in-depth combat systems, earning the revenge values, falling in love with it, and enjoying all of them for what they were, but appreciated the unique approach they had to storytelling and a nice use of the Disney and Final Fantasy brand. I think Kingdom Hearts represents a nice place for me to go to when I want to chill and appreciate games that stand out and are worth my money, and on the inside I just feel like when I'm playing them, Disney is my home.
Nostalgia connections to Kingdom Hearts and start with one of the worst possible starting points for the series, I still love it as much as everyone else. What started as a weird concept transformed into a franchise that resonates with many people, myself included. The sheer fun factor and fan service to the inner Disney child within me truly won me over. So really, I think Kingdom Hearts is something that everyone should try at some point in their life. It's, for lack of a better word, magical.
So I would like to give special thanks to those guys, so I'll provide a link to their channels down in the description so you guys can watch them, and be sure to subscribe to them. I think they do deserve it, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's really all I have to talk about, really. Kind of sad, but hey, I love Kingdom Hearts, and yeah, I'll always support it, and no matter what happens to the franchise, it will always have a special place in my heart. Way to end the video off with a crappy joke, I know. So, that's going to be it for the video, guys. I know this wasn't a big special event, guys, but still, I had a blast doing this video series, and I hope you guys liked it. So, yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. So, see you all later, and bye.